We know that Muhammad allowed his followers to beat their wives. He even let his followers beat their wives until their skin turned green.
Aisha said that the lady came wearing a green veil and complained to her of her husband and showed her a green spot on her skin caused by beating. So her husband beat her and left a green spot on her skin. It was the habit of ladies to support each other. So when Allah's apostle came, Aisha said, pay attention. I have not seen any woman suffering as much as the believing woman. Even the wives of the unbelievers don't have it as bad as we believing women. We get treated worse. So much for Muhammad being the greatest feminist who ever existed.
But now he has the opportunity to show what a mercy to mankind
That's right.
is. Go ahead.
Look, her skin is greener than her clothes. She was wearing a green veil. The mark was even greener than her green veil.
Is that why you were green? Right?
You got it. And because I'm taking a stand for these women, I'm standing in solidarity with them. You with me there? But let's continue. When Abdurrahman heard that his wife had gone to the Prophet, he came with his 2 sons from another wife. She said, by Allah, I have done no wrong to him, but he's impotent and is as useless to me as this. Holding and showing the fringe of her garment, meaning he can't have sexual intercourse with her. Abdurrahman said, by Allah, O Allah's apostle, she has told a lie. I am very strong, he's boasting. I'm strong and vigorous and can satisfy her, but she is disobedient and wants to go back to Rifah, her first husband. Allah's apostle said to her, if that is your intention, then know that it is unlawful for you to remarry Rifah unless Abdurrahman has had sexual intercourse with you. Then the Prophet saw 2 boys with Abdurrahman and asked them, are these your sons? On that, Abdurrahman said, yes. The Prophet said, you claim what you claim. He's impotent. But by Allah, these boys resemble him as a crow resembles a crow. So he rebukes her. Wait, you're saying this man cannot perform. He's got 2 sons. How dare you bring this accusation against him? Go back and have sex with him. And then if he divorces you, you can go back to your husband.
So Aisha brings this woman to Muhammad. Muhammad hears the story. And think about the takeaway message here, right? His accusation was against her. He says, you cannot go back to your former husband.
Until you
can't
sleep
go back to
with
him until you have sex with him. That's the rule.
That's the mercy of God, you know?
That's the Islamic law, right? Yeah. But you're saying that he's impotent. So guess what? You're with him forever, girl. You're with him. You can never go. If he can't have sex with you, then you are never free of him.
That's right.
And this guy's going to beat you green until the day you die. Thank you. Come again.
Let's go.
This hadith was not, is not, and can never be used in fiqh matters regarding husband and wife relations. No one ever did so, and no Islamophobe has a reason to do so, since this was an isolated incident, one which does not reflect how the Salaf and the scholars who followed them dealt with this issue in relation to Quran chapter 4 verse 34. The skin on the woman could have appeared green, and this should be the most obvious, due to the green dress she was wearing. It's just as likely that the green mark came from the green veil she was wearing. And so Aisha was most likely lied to, or simply mistaken. It's not like she witnessed this event after all. After all, the part that says she was beaten is in parentheses, and no details of how severe it could have been offered. If a beating did take place here, it's likely to have been just as severe as a light tapping with a miswak, as proven in another video. The text does not say where the mark came from, and not even the woman herself tells us. So really, given all that, there's not even a reason based on the text alone to assume that a beating took place at all. And there is reason to think that she lied about it and tried showing Aisha the mark from her dress to get her in her ring with a lie. We do, however, know that she lied about the potency of her husband in a plot to get back with her ex-husband. So who knows, maybe she lied about the beating as well. The narration doesn't give much room to trust her. As such, I see no reason for the Prophet to allow for a divorce, nor any reason for the Prophet to assume that she was beaten, much less so harshly. All in all, the hadith is nowhere near as crystal clear as people make it out to be, which is why it can't be used in fiqh to justify any kind of disciplinary acts between a husband and a wife. It is, as I explained before, an isolated incident.
Thank you. Come again.
Now can I please be done with the topic of wife beating already? I am so burned out.